do believe it's time to crack some packs. This is Brian here from Less Magic, More Gathering, and it is time for our Battle Pack competition with Time Spiral Remastered. So we got our 6 contestants here. Only had 6 comments for this last week, so I guess I don't have to do a selection process. They're already here and ready to go. But I will do an organization or a shuffling of their names just so that we can randomize their order, and it's not something that I just put in there and that's what we went with. So I always like to randomize stuff because it makes it more fair, I guess you'd say. Either way, you look at it. We're going to randomize 3 times real quick. We got Tommy Gold, McWetchy, Nareknu 93, Archangel Elf, XX, and Malzoid MTG. So we got 1, and we've got 2, and last one is going to be our setup. 3. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a quick shuffle of the packs. Just because I can, and it doesn't really matter because there's no specific order on which way they're going. So this first one, we're going to go in order. Top pack all the way down. When I go through the next order, we will go backwards, but I will shuffle through the 6 packs as I pick a person to go. So XX will go first, all the way down to Tommy Gold, and then Tommy Gold will start pack number 7, essentially, round 2. But I will shuffle. I won't just go off the top of the pack. That will keep it kind of randomized. And here are the cards you can choose from. So we're only going to pick one winner. I announced them on the last video. What I'm going to go over real quick again, we got Luminarch Ascension, the enchantment from Zendikar. And let me get my stupid arrow off there. I know I just had it there, but it's not, I mean, it's going to be on the screen a little bit because I'm going to be clicking on the names from time to time, but I don't want it on the card screen. We got Mass Hysteria from Maraudin, Scion of the Ur-Dragon from Time Spiral, and then Tainted Aether from Urza's Saga. So all these cards are older cards for sure, and I acquired these through a sort of a donation from somebody's random amount of cards that they had. And these are some good cards, but they're just not in the best shape. I think the value of these are running anywhere from $9 to $11.50. They're not all in the same price range, but that's what the range is. But they're a little old and a little worn out in some cases, so I wouldn't give them the full value. Maybe about $7 to $8, $9 in general, $7 to $8 depending on which way we look at. Either way, still good cards to choose from. So the winner is going to choose from that. Only one winner. Top card, top amount total for your packs wins, and so everything at 75 cents and above is getting added. And I will check all the comments and uncomments because there are some good ones out of here. That could give you a boost on your value. So without further ado, we're going to jump into pack number 1, XX. I'm really hoping that there's some good cards in here. I took one out to put into my time capsule type box that I'll open somewhere down the road. You know, I don't know when. But the first 20-some packs I opened were okay, but I felt like there's still some good stuff in Time Spiral that I haven't hit yet. So I'm hoping maybe we will see that in these packs. I really hope we are going to see them. Boom. All right. I'm going to go through them real quick. Let you see them on the screen, I guess. Maybe I'll read them off. I could probably read them off quick enough. Needle Peak Spider, Tolarian Sentinel, Sting Scourger, Spinner Sliver, Ridged Cusite, Amro Seekers, Rift Bolt, Errant Doomsayers, Looter Elcor, Shade of Troika, Joda's Avenger. Alright, just reading that off it kind of annoyed me, so I'm not going to read them all off. First pack out of the way, we're just going to go to the uncommons. But like I said, some of these comments are going to hold value, but I will, I don't know, I'd hate to not read them. I'd hate people to think I'm adding points into somebody's card or pack when they didn't have it. But Joda's Revenge, uncommon, Arc Blade, uncommon, Street Wraith, that's a good one. That might have a buck or two. I don't know if it's buck, but it's decently valued. I don't know if it hit 75 cents or not. All right, our rare is going to be, boom, Banalish Commander. Got Banalish Commander, 3-drop, 4-drop, okay, so 3 there. Human Soldier, Banalish Marshal, or Banalish Commander's power and toughness each equal to the number of soldiers you control. Has a suspendability of X cost. Can't be 0. Whenever a time counter is moved from Banalish Commander, while it's exiled, create 1 white soldier creature token. So that's pretty cool. You can put as many creatures as you want out there. Hopefully they stay alive long enough for him to come on the field of play, and then he's pretty decently sized. What do we got here for our retro? Time Shifted. Ooh, that's not bad. Ninja of the Deep Hours. I think that's a decent card. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say it isn't, but I think that's a decent reprint. But the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Not sure what set it technically comes from. It is the time-shifted symbol, but it has ninjutsu. It's a 4-drop. Ninjutsu cost of 2. Whenever Ninja of the Deep Hours deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. That's pretty useful. I can see that being a good card. And a Goblin token. Alright, we're going to go ahead and crack the video. Not crack the video. We're going to stop the video. I'm going to add this up and see what we ended up with for pack number 1 for XX. Well, good old poop nuggets. So your Street Wraith actually was worth $2.33 on the, I think, the high end, but the market value, what I go by on TCG Player, says $2.33. Your Ninja of the Deep Hours only $1.71. So, you know, a couple bucks in those cards, $4.04 for the total. Slight disappointment that the rare didn't possess anything else other than like 35 cents. Pretty crappy. But hey, that's only pack 1. There's still one more pack, and the next pack could be solid for XX. It may not be. So, all right, Malzoid MTG. Your pack is going to consist of dun, 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 some cards. Some cards! It's just a few cards. So I'm not going to bother worrying about reading the comments, going to the uncommons, because I went ahead and double-checked that I should check before I start the video. There are no commons up to 75-cent range, just the uncommons. And I'm not sure about the remastered versions, or not remastered, the time-shifted version ones. Yeah, those. I'm not sure how those, what their values are. I know some of them are pretty good, but I will look at those as well. The time-shifted retro is what I'm thinking. All right, we got Scribe Ranger. Scribe Ranger for our first uncommon. That's a decent one. And this set's been out a while, so a lot of people should know technically what some of the higher-ended ones are. Fifthesis, Storm Entity, and our rare is, kaboom, Angel's Grace. Now, this actually was worth a bunch when it first cracked open, when this set first was released, but then I think they've reprinted Angel's Grace like 5 or 6 times. They got them in mystery boosters and everything. So the value dropped consistently. Like, I don't know, it was like a $10 card. Now I think it's barely above 3. It's pretty sad. But there is Angel's Grace, and that, we can read it, I guess, real quick, so everybody knows. 1-drop instant, split second ability. As long as the spell's on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't main abilities. You can't lose a game this turn, and your opponents can't win the game this turn. Until you end of turn, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1 reduces it to 1 instead. Saving Grace type of card. Angel's Grace. And we got, kaboom, Restoration Angel. I think I opened that one in a previous pack from this box. So that's our retro version time-shifted card. And a Kobold. And none of the tokens are worth anything either, so I checked that to see. So we'll skip past that as well. All right, let's see what your Angel's Grace actually came out with. I'm not sure. Maybe one of these might be closer to 70 cents, but we'll check it out. Let's see what we got. Well, to say we're moving on up would be an understatement, or an overstatement, probably, I guess, in that context. An overstatement. Yeah, we're not moving up. 40 cents? Like, literally, that's the jump. Less than 40 cents. 37 cents? So, Malzoid MTG took the lead with $4.41. Crushing it right now, by the way. So your Angel's Grace was about $2.68, and your Restoration Angel is like $1.70. So those are 2 top cards added in there. Nothing else kicked in. Nothing else applied. But we do have a lead change, if you want to call it that. All right, McWetchy. Let's see what you're rocking on pack number 1. Well, that did not want to open like I thought it was going to. Don't you hate that when packs just kind of like plastic and everything rips, but the pack doesn't really open? And you don't want to sit there and fight it because you're afraid you're going to damage the cards. You have to try to open from the other end, and that one apparently opened from the wrong end to begin with. Dwee! Uh-oh, we got a foily back there. That might be something useful. Never know. The foils could be the ones that get you the edge. Pongify, well, there you go. That's a $2 card. $2 to $3 card, I think. That's one of the top ones in this set. Yeah, almost $3. So that'll go. Get us a good start for McWetchy there. Pongify. Firemaw Kavu. Along with Stronghold Rats. And what do we got back here? Rare card is going to be Kaboom! Magus of the Future. All right, Mr. Magus. 5-drop creature, human, wizard. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Ooh, that's always a fun one. Yeah, that might have to go in my soon upcoming control take spell deck, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's just going to be fun. All right, what do we got here? We got, Prized Amalgam. I just opened one of these, I swear. This is pretty popular, Prized Amalgam. So, this one is your black and blue card. And I can't remember if I decided to keep this in my black-blue mill or if I popped it out. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard, return prized Amalgam from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped at the beginning of next. No, I did not, because my mill deck doesn't have me playing anything out of my graveyard other than some flashback instants and sorceries. So this wouldn't really do me any good. And then we do have a foily. It's a retro foil. Oh my gosh, I finally got one. This is kind of the game changer, because retro foil ones tend to be worth more out of this set than they do in the newer, like Modern Horizons 2. This is where they kicked them off, so this is probably going to jump McWedgie. I was wondering if I was going to get one, and I finally did. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Alicia Who Smiles at Death. That's a fun one to get for the foil. Dang, that's pretty dirty. I'm not sure what it's worth, but I know a lot of them are usually starting out at the $20 mark. Maybe some a little bit less than that, but I think this is considered a rare. The original card, she's a rare, so we'll see. We'll have to tabulate that one. That's a pretty good hit right there for McWedgie. And a Metallic Sliver token. All right. Well, let's see what we got. I think we're going to have a lead change. Just don't know how drastic it's going to be. So let's check that one out. All right, that helped kickstart some things back in the right direction. So Alicia Who Smiles at Death was a $19.95 card. So that was, like I said, $20 is usually about where they start going up at. So that's a good hit. Your price Amalgam was like a $1.50, I think. Maybe, was it? Yeah, $1.80, almost $2, and then your Pongify was $2.50. So add them all up, and there you go. You got $24.18 for McWedgie. Good hit, bud. So you have taken a commanding lead. Going on, moving right along to direct news. So 3 packs deep, and we finally hit one of them foils. Well, multiple packs deep, but in this video, 3 packs deep, and we hit something decent. So keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. There's a lot of remastered, or there's a lot of the time-shifted version cards that are foil that would be bigger hits if I could snag one. I just don't know. Because I feel like you get lucky to get 1 out of a box, let alone 2. And right now I'm hit or miss, because I've only got 1 and I'm dang near and done with this box. So we got a Basalt Gargoyle. There we go. Shaper Parasite. And Outrider Encore. And our rare is... Oh, it is rare, and it is kaboom! Dryad Arbor. That's not bad. That's a good hit. I mean, it was. I think the original one on Future Sight was somewhere around like $10 to $15 at a certain point, and then they reprinted it on here and dropped it a little bit. So I think this one's sitting at maybe $7 now. Still pretty good though. Pretty good pull for a battle pack. Good card to hit, considering we still have another pack to go for each person. And what is our retro time shifted? Ooh, Laboratory Maniac. 2 good cards. I mean, not going to catch $24. Still good, though, nonetheless. Still good. And I got a token in here that needs to go in the bottom. Don't know where I put it. All right, let's go ahead and check to see what Rec News total is going to be for this first pack. I'm going to say close to $10 is where he's going to be. I don't think any of these are up there, but I think those 2 is going to be around $10. So let's see if I'm right. Ooh, bummer. Not quite $10. The Laboratory Maniac was $4.08, and I knew he was going to be about that much. Dryad Arbor was a bit of a disappointment. It was just a little over $3.50, or right around that. Man, so $7.36. I guess it wasn't $3.50. It was like $3.10, I don't remember, but nonetheless, a lot less than I thought it was. I really thought this was closer to $6 to $7. Apparently, it's been dropping, so it was not. But Laboratory Maniac was a $4 card, so that was the top one in the pack, but put together, $7.36. So, much better than the first 2 packs. Still not great. You buy boxes at this price, you kind of want your packs to roll over close to $10 or $15 a pack in value. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes you have to take a couple kicks in the teeth, and then you hit a $24 or $5 pack, and it makes you feel a little bit better for a minute. All right, what we got here for Archangel Elf? See what we can do. Utopia Vow? Oh my goodness. We got a Calciderm. It's a shroud creature. Protects itself. Paradise Plume. What? Primal Force Mage. Roar! Elf Shaman. And our rare. Oh, it's a mythic. What could it be, ladies and gentlemen? We've got kaboom! Teferi Mage of Zalfur. That's a good one. I don't know if I've pulled that little guy yet. The old Zalfur. I think that's how you pronounce it. Zolfer, maybe. 5-drop with 3 blues. Human Wizard Flash. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they could cast a sorcery. Ooh, so that tells everybody they can only cast them during their turn. Kind of like that one. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. So that's everything that you're playing from your hand or graveyard. Okay, cool. I like that. That's a good one. What do we got here for our retro? We've got Kaboom! Molten Rain. I feel like that's new. I don't know if I've seen that one either. Molten Rain. And a Saprolan token. Good old Saprolan. All right. I'm not sure. That one could be maybe $5 to $10. I really don't know. Teferi is usually a pretty good card. The Planeswalkers are always excellent, but let's crack into the cost of that one. Value and see where we're at for Archangel Elf. All right, well, it looks like we're moving backwards again. Teferi was the only card above the 75-cent value. The Molten Rain was 60 cents, so it didn't quite make the cut. But $2.84 for that Teferi. That's it. $2.84 for the whole pack. Ugh, I'm going to throw up. I'm throwing up. All right. Last pack, round 1. Tommy Goal. What do you got for us, guy? Hopefully something that's going to really just excite this pack opening, but who knows. Utopia Vow again? Oh my god. Terramorphic Expanse. What kind of card is that? Bonded Fetch. Bonded Fetch. It's a homunculus. Clockwork Hydra. Salt Blast. And we have a rare card. It is Kaboom! Oh, Giora of the Gitu. So that's a 3-drop. Legendary creature, human wizard. Pay 2. Exile non-land card from your hand. Put 4-time counters on an exiled card. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. And then you can play it. Alright, cool. Whatever. Could have some value to it, I don't know. And what do we got here? Boom! Arcadis the Strategists. That's a good Arcadis. Fun card. Definitely fun card. That would have been probably nice to get in the foil. So that's the legendary creature Elder Dragon, Flying and Vigilance. Whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Each creature you control with Defender assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power and attack as though it did not have Defender. See, it's a good card. I put it in my High Alert deck when I revamped it for Modern, I guess, because it's no longer Standard, but it works. It's my color combination anyways, red, green, blue for that one. Pretty sweet. All right, let's go ahead and check out, see what total is here. I don't think any of these were in that range. These two, maybe $1 or $2 a piece, so probably another bad pack, unfortunately. So let's see what we got. Oh, man. Ouchtown Population, you, bro. Sorry, Tommy Gold. That one is the bottom pack of that first round. Doesn't mean you're not going to win. I mean, there's still a lot of cool stuff that can be drawn here. But right now, McWetchy is in a commanding lead at $24, and then ranging from $2.79 to $7.36 for the other packs. So Arcadis the Strategist was the only card that's worth anything. The Giora, only about 50 cents in this version. I think it was $1.50 in another version, but sorry. That's it for that one. That's kind of a bust. I mean, we're barely under $50 for those 6 packs. I can't remember what I started with. I think I was kind of even pace for what I paid for them because I got them on a really good deal. But I feel at this point I'm going to be busting just under even. But who knows. So rolling back around, Tommy Gold's getting first pack, but like I said, I'm randomizing these packs. Nobody's getting what was stacked there to begin with, and I don't think this is the bottom pack. It could have been, but I'm just shuffling, so whatever. I'm not trying to put too much effort into shuffling, but I want to at least try to mix them up a little bit. All right, Tommy Gold, you're going to need some help here. $2.79. Definitely not going to win with that. Need some help. Grape Shot. Giora's Time Bug. That's a real thing. Saltfield Recluse. Nightshade Assassin. Sulfur Elemental. And our rare is Kaboom! Pulmonic Sliver. Those are good. Slivers are good. The rare ones are pretty decent. That's a 5-drop. All slivers have flying. All slivers have this permanent will be put into a graveyard. You may put it on the top of its nose library instead. It's not bad. I mean, they board wipe as far as destroy all creatures. Uh, yeah, you can put all your slivers back into your graveyard, which could be kind of weird, but you can at least put the ones you know you want to draw back in there. All right, what is our card? We got Cranial Plating. All right, so I got the foil one of this one in the previous box, or one of the packs I opened. It was like a $15 card, I think, so not bad. I don't know what it is now, but I'm not sure what it is by itself. Either way, we're going to add these up. I don't think it's enough to catch Miigwetchi, so Tommy Gold's probably out of this one after this quick tabulation. Let's see where we're at. It's getting so disappointing. I would say you outdid yourself, Tommy, with that one, but no. Literally, those two cards together was worth $2.76, which was actually 3 cents less than the one card that you had from the previous pack. So you did not do yourself. You actually did worse. I mean, I guess it's possible. So right now, this Time Spiral Remastered box is not been very promising. But hey, you know, it is what it is. And just kind of open the packs and move on. And I got some collector boosters coming here soon. And so I'm going to try to do another one in a couple weeks. My videos have been really slow, and I apologize. I know I've probably lost a handful of followers, probably people that haven't paid attention to the video in a long time, so they just dropped it. No big deal. But I always keep telling you I'm going to do this, that, and the other, and I might try to walk through like a video if you guys think that's something you'd watch, of me kind of going through some of the cards I'm going to put together for a commander deck, just so you guys can see kind of my thought process and some decks. I will try to make them as short as possible because I don't want to sit there and just talk with my hands on a mat showing you the cards. But, you know, it's something different maybe. But I still need to do some MTG Arena videos. We'll get to that one of these days. Alright, we've got Archangel Elf. Let's do a little mix-up here. Get this one on top so we know he mixed it at least once. Alright, here we go. We've got Archangel Elf coming back from the bottom up. 284. Could use some help. Needs like 23 bucks worth in this pack to catch Mr. Miigwetchi. Can he do it? Can he do it? We got Dune Rider Outlaw. Come on. Return to Dust. There's a buck or two. Right there. That's a good one. Return to Dust. So that's a... Wait, no. That's Rebuff the Wicked. I'm looking at the wrong one. I think it's on there for maybe a buck. Meh. Nope. Guess not. I lied to myself. Sorry. It's Rebuff the Wicked. They sound the same, right? Harmonic Sliver. I think that one's up there. Yeah, that one's probably close to 75 cents. So that might be on the tabulation. We got our rare, and it is Kaboom! Singer Nosferatu. Nosferatu! I don't know if I've seen this guy. I've heard people talk about Nosferatu before, but let's check him out. We got a 5-drop creature Vampy, flying, pay 2, exile Singer, Nosferatu. Create a 1/2 black bat creature token with flying. It has pay 2, sacrifice this creature, return an exile card named Singer Nosferatu to the battlefield under its control. So it's not bad. I guess you can keep it alive. Keep him, bringing him back, you know, whatever you need to do. Keeping him from being killed. And our, whatever it is, shifted retro card is Tazagur the Golden Fang. That's a cool one. Not huge value-wise, but still cool nonetheless. Let's go check these two out, and then maybe Harmonic Sliver will be added in there. The other two I don't believe are up there on the top of the list. Well, let's run them together, see what we got. Can it be possible that some of these packs are literally getting worse than the single packs beforehand? Like, $4.65 is all he ended up with. It's like $1.81 on top of what he had. These two cards was it. Like, Nosferatu I thought was going to be like a $5 card just because I was like, yeah, that sounds like I know that guy. He's going to be worth something. No, like 60 cents. Like, come on. Trash nuggets. So there you have it. $4.65. So jumping up over 50 finally. Unfortunately, we had to go through some shiny packs to get there. Alright, here we go. Narek New 9-3. And you pull off an upset. You're the one that's closest. You only have to get 18, 17 essentially. Yeah, 17 is probably as close as you can cut it to just barely winning. But we can't even reach $6 with some of these packs combined. Ugh, so much devastation. Lightning Axe. really kind of thought that this Time Spiral Remastered pack box would have some really quality battles, get some good stuff, get some good pulls here. Keen Sense, Wipe Away. What do we got back here? A rare. It is Kaboom! Fungus Sliver, old fungy fung. So there's our 4-drop fungus. I think I've already got one of these. All sliver creatures have whenever this creature deals damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's dealt damage when it deals damage, or when it's dealt damage. Okay. Alright, what we got back here? We got, Beast Within. That's actually not bad. That's a pretty decent retro version one right there. Beast Within. At least I think it is. I could be way off here. So, alright, go ahead and jump in there. Add this to the 736. Don't think it's going to be enough to catch him, but we're going to see where he's at anyway. So that pack was a mild improvement. $3.64 added to the $7. Bumped him up to, or $3.7, whatever the 7 was, $11 even for that pack. You got your Fungus Sliver, which is just barely 75 cents, and then your Beast Within was just under $3. Well, I say barely 75 cents. It was 75 cents, so it just slid into the tally at 75 cents. So that pack was a little better, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there's not much mixing going on here at this point. I don't know where these packs were originally. So I'm just going to stop there. This one's going to Migwetchy. He doesn't need it, obviously, but he's getting it anyway. Because that's the name of the game. You have a foil back there. Of course you have a foil. It seems to be sometimes just your day, you know. Like, you're going to win because that's just how it goes. That's not a good foil, so unfortunately we're just going to see crap back there. Dormant Sliver. All sliver creatures have Defender. All slivers have, when this permanent enters the battlefield, draw a card. Yeah, I will not put that in my sliver deck, just because I don't want to try to figure a way to get around the Defender thing. Double Strike. Char Rumbler gets +1/+0 until turn. Spell Burst. And we've got a rare. Boom! Hivestone. Creature control are slivers in addition to their other types. So that's decent. I've got a few creatures in my sliver deck that aren't slivers, but would be nice to have them slivers without having to force them to be slivers. So I'll take that. Put it in there. Then we've got our retro version is, Manifold Key. I like this. Manifold Key is a fun one. So it's a 1-drop artifact. Pay 1, tap it, and then untap another target artifact. Pay 3, tap it. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. So you can make some stuff unblockable. You can untap other target artifacts, things like that. And our foil is, we've already had this girl, Joraya of the Gitu. Now, she might be a buck because she's a foil. The one that was unfoil was not. But sometimes being a foil bump you up price a tiny bit. It's not going to matter. He's not going to need it. He's probably going to get about $4 out of these thrown on. I can't remember. I don't think Hivestone's worth a whole lot. Maybe it is. I don't know. So let's go ahead and check it out. See what his total goes to now. Well, on the plus side for the other two participants left, Malzoid, MTG, and XX, he only got an additional $3 added on to his total, so he went up to $27.38. So there's still a chance you guys could catch him because he didn't pump up very much at all. So those just gave him an additional $3. The Hivestone was only 50 cents, so I chucked it over into my sliver pile. I thought I had one, but I don't know where it's at. It's not with all my other time spelled rares, and maybe I didn't get it. But nonetheless, it's going in my sliver deck. So, all right, this shuffling is kind of unnecessary. Just pick one. Well, we're talking about slivers. We're going to give slivers to the next guy, and the other guy is going to get Archangel, or whatever the angel is. All right, Malzoid, 441. You're going to have a big pack here. One of you two should have a big pack, right? All right? Am I right? I don't know. I doubt it. Search for Tomorrow's, Edge of Autumn. That's always a fun one. Let me see. We do have a foil back there. I don't know what it is, but it's a foily. That's for sure. Terramorphic Expanse, Benalish Marshal, Dusk Rider Peregrine. Necrotic Sliver. That's a decent one. Phantom Worm. A phantom worm? Like a ghost? Spirit? And I'm going to get back in the screen here. We got a rare. Kaboom! Venser Shaper Savant. So this Venser guy, legendary creature, human wizard, flash. When Venser Shaper Savant enters the battlefield, return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. So it's a nice little flicker if you need to save something, or if you just want to get some off the field of play. And our retro version is Crystal Shard. I like this one too. Some of these like little old artifacts are fun, or not older, but 3-drop, pay 3, tap or pay an island, and then tap. Okay. Pay 3, then tap, or pay an island and tap. Return target creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1. So essentially, it allows me to flicker something back into my hand that I want to save. That's always a good card. I mean, you got to have at least your island, or pay 3 to do it. But it doesn't say opponent; it just says owner. So if I want to flicker something I own back into my hand, or something somebody takes and is controlling, they're controlling it. But if I own it, I can flicker that back in my hand. Controller has to pay 1 to keep it there. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got a foily. Ooh, Molten Slag Heap. Nothing exciting. I think I didn't realize it was the edging told me it was a land, but I was kind of like, yeah, it's probably just an uncommon land. All right, Malizoid. I don't think that's $24 worth of cards there, but I'll go ahead and add for you anyway and see where we're at. Well, there's a little bit of value in these two. I think it went up another $4.50 from what he had, so I guess that's a plus. $4.50. Yeah, $4.28. $4.41. So $8.69 is what he ended up with for that pack in both packs. So still not enough to catch $27. But with some good cards nonetheless. I think that Venusaur Shaper Savant might be decent in some of the other decks I know, because it's always good to be able to flicker some stuff for either your opponents or just your stuff. You might need it to come out of the battlefield. Alright, last but not least, or technically is last, and maybe not least. I don't know what you would call it. I say that, but I don't really know what that means unless, I mean, I do. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just babbling. Alright, there's another foil back here, it looks like, possibly, so that could be a game changer. Logic Knot, that used to be a good one. Psychotic Episode. You're a psychotic episode. No, it's not going to be a good foil. I saw the border and it's just a regular one. Bummer. Celestial Crusader. Pendlehaven Elder. That's always a fun one. Each 1/1 creature you control gets +1/+2 until end of turn. Cautry Sliver. And our rare is, looks like a land. Kaboom! Teleria West. Don't know about Teleria West. I think it's the first time I've seen this one. Enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it, add an island, and you have a transmutability. Pay 3, discard a card. Discard. Search your library for a card with converted mana cost 0. Come on, clear up. 0. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Transmute only as a sorcery. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we've got our card. We've got, Saram, Senior Edificer. I like this guy. He's one of my favorites for equipment and stuff. And artifacts. Mostly artifacts, my aura. So whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. Useful. And then our foil is Empty the Warrens. That one actually... Empty the Warrens was a decent card for a while. I'm not sure if this foil is going to hit anything. Not going to be enough. Unless that Tellurian West, and I don't know anything about that one. Unless that rare card is a $20 one, we might be seeing Miigwetchi is the winner, which has been the whole game essentially. So let's go ahead and add it up and see what we come out, see what ends up being. Alrighty. Well, there you have it. We did not have an amazing come from behind victory for XX or any of the other participants. So Tim Miigwetchi is our winner at $27.30. Teleria West was only like $2.40, and SRAM was $1, and then the Empty Warrens, like I said, was going to probably be worth a little bit more because it's a more popular card of the foil, $1.23. So add another $4.50 or something like that onto that total from the previous round. Bumped him up to $8.76. Not enough. Tim Miigwetchi is our winner, and he is going to be able to select from any one of these 4 cards. So Lemonarch Ascension, Mass Hysteria, Sign of the Ur-Dragon, and Tainted Aether. So let me know what you want, and I'll send that out to you, Tim. So congratulations. Thanks, everybody, for participating. This one was a little longer. I guess I talked a lot more, so I apologize. Sometimes just getting the cards open is just what people want to see. But I'm a talker, so whatever. Thank you for watching the video. I'm going to have some more stuff coming up down the road, hopefully a bit more often. And then some more collector booster bundle, collector booster pack, battle pack competitions as well. So from the newer sets. So look forward to that. And I'll catch you on the next video. Deuces!